our brother, our friend, and our colleague, our compatriot, the particular governor of FCT, the FCT minister, my brother, Mr. Wike, my colleagues, distinguished members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. We are here on a routine courtesy call to our friend and a brother, and a member of our party who has been a good friend, a jolly good friend to all in our party, and a national figure who is dispensing national service as a minister of the FCT. And we just came out of a little crisis from his state. It's because of his maturity and leadership, and indeed the intervention of Mr. President, this towering crisis appeared to be nipped in the bud. And we know the antecedents of Governor Wike. We know his contribution to national politics and national development. We know his relationship with our colleague, the Governor Fubara of Rivers State. We know his numerous forays in politics. And we are not surprised that this matter is coming to an end, or it has come to an end the way it has. We would have waded into the matter, which would have been very simple because of our personal and interpersonal relationship with the FCT minister. But we are happy that this matter was resolved even at the instance of the Nigerian Governors Forum, which has gone to show the importance of the dramatic personnel in the crisis, which has gone to show the importance of Rivers as one of the most important economic enclaves in Nigeria, and which has also shown the kind of good leadership, bipartisan leadership that Mr. President is dispensing. At the risk of being accused of flattery, we really appreciate Mr. President and Mr. Wike. Again, giving him this office of the FCT, which is like a state, in spite of the fact that he's still one of us as a PDP member, has shown the kind of leadership that Mr. President has. I want to say I once benefited like this when I was in ANPP and stayed in this office as a minister. So it's not something that is different. The antecedents of the FCT minister make him deserving of this recognition of Mr. President. And we are proud that he is still one of us. So long as he stays with us, we are with him. And because we know it is a family problem, it is resolved in the way that we least expected. We thank you, and we continue to urge you to continue to be a mentor, to be a leader, not only of your state, but of our party, national issues, especially the most trusted person of Mr. President. We are proud of this dual and multifarious position that you have assumed. You are growing in your pedigree, even though you contested election with me for the primary. I know your pedigree has risen very high. We are sure you are going to make your positive contribution to the growth and development of Nigeria, especially at this level, given your antecedents in Rivers State. On behalf of my colleagues and indeed the PDP, we are very proud of you, and we are grateful for your maturity and your willingness to accommodate and to swallow all the issues and make the place a good place that it is, that is Rivers State, and for you to continue to dispense your onerous responsibility to Mr. President in this bipartisan responsibility that God has given you. Thank you very much for giving us opportunity to meet you within a very short notice. We know how crowded and busy this office could be. Thank you very much.
I'm done. You want me to say anything? A wonderful visit. Just to appreciate Mr. President for giving me this position. And like I've said, I will continue to work for Mr. President to realize his Lead Hope agenda. I made it clear to everybody, I'm not here for any party. I'm here for the interests of Nigeria and for the unity of this country. I'm still a PDP member. I've never hidden my position on that. Yes, they have talked about the crisis in the state, but let me tell everybody who cares. Nobody can intimidate me. Nobody. It doesn't matter whether you go and bring talks on the road. It doesn't matter whether you want to say you're Ijaw. If I want to do something, I will do it. Impeachment is not a military coup. Impeachment is provided under the Constitution. It's provided under the Constitution. I'm not interested in all the rumors, money, this and that. Rubbish. Rubbish. Absolute rubbish. I just left office how many months ago? I'm an FCT minister. Which money? But nobody can take away our political structure. No one. So I've listened to them. And for me, you cannot walk and people will begin to bring enemies. Those who fought you. When you are struggling for the person to be in office. Nobody does that. Even if you go and say, oh, I heard they said, oh, I gave a limit of how much you can say. All those things are, I want 25%. I mean, such a ridiculous. I'm not a political ingrate. I'm not. But don't touch the political structure of Rivers State. I will not shut my eyes. Forget about the obedient and the Atikus who have lost, who felt that I did not support them. And those who are revoked their CFOs there. Oh, Wike did this, Wike didn't do that, Wike did this, Wike didn't do that. I'm not interested. Because I didn't support Obi. I didn't support their presidential, their PDP's presidential candidate. So all of you just team up. Wike. And those who I revoked their CFOs, they are not happy. Wike. All those things, I am not perturbed. I will do what is right. I'm not talking about that. President is our father. He has spoken. We'll see where it takes us. But no amount of propaganda. Not amount of propaganda. Go and hire all those that refuse to give demand notice to produce. Most of you, your newspapers and your media houses, who said I refuse to patronize them. Do you patronize your enemy? I will not patronize them. If they like, write as much as you want to write, I will not. My conscience is clear. My conscience is clear. Nobody can rubbish me. So I respect them. And they're my friends. We are always related. Even though we disagreed. And I thank God he has said that I am to litigation, which the chairman has said yesterday. I watched him on television. And that's the way it's supposed to go. Politics is not a do or die affair. Tomorrow may be your turn. And I like that the way they appreciated Mr. President too for this position. It is not easy. It requires a matured mind to do this. He was AMPP when he was given the Minister of FCT. I mean, that is politics. Who can contribute, who can help to move the nation forward? So I'm happy with them. And I can tell you, maybe some few days more, we'll look at how the whole thing will unfold. But if it is propaganda, forget it. On lies, forget it. In fact, the more you do that, the more you compound issues. Because I'm not a person you can think that you go to social media to say all kinds of things and then you go free. Be careful. I have the capacity to fight back. So thank you and God bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah.